Nishtha is the topper of UGC NET.
Prepare everything that is being taught in class. I prepared in 2 months and 10 days, right?
Anxiety is high. Once again, big hands for her. Here we have Nishtha Trehan. Welcome. Come here.
Thank you.
So, Nishtha is the topper of UGC NET June 2024, which was reconducted in the month of August. We already have done her online interview, but we had a plan to meet her and bring her in the class in front of students. So, unfortunately, I couldn't give you time. In fact, for this day also, I kept on postponing. हम 4-5 दिन पहले बात करने वाले थे. So, finally, we're here. Once again, big hands for her. How are you, Nishtha?
I'm doing good.
You can keep the bag there.
Thank you.
Just keep it there. So these are the new students, and they're targeting the next exam, June 2025. And as you have already made a great score. What was your score?
99.996.
99.996. And when you did it, you were in your post-graduation.
I am in it.
Still in post-graduation.
Yes.
Abhi bhi MMA. So let's just talk. Come here. Big hands for her. पहले तो score देखो आप. It's not even my score. मैं भी नहीं पहुंचता यहाँ तक कभी. How did you do it in your post-graduation only? You're still in post-graduation.
I studied during my summer break. I was going to prepare for December exam, but a friend suggested that I should, after the exam got cancelled, my friend suggested that I should prepare for this exam itself. So I prepared for that.
How's you feeling? You seem nervous? Like the seniors?
Yeah, a little bit.
Seniors नहीं है, सब PG VG करके बैठे हैं. तुमसे एक semester आगे होगे, 2 semester आगे होगे. So just tell them the strategy, plannings, all these things. It's actually a dream. 99.99.
First of all, I would recommend कि prepare everything that is being taught in class. I won't say कि you need to study every day while you're taking classes, but do make sure that you finish notes. Like spend a month preparing notes. You have to finalize your notes in the first month itself. You can't think that you will keep on preparing the notes until a month before the exam. I prepared in 2 months and 10 days, right? So you guys have a lot of months right now.
70 days. Now the anxiety is high.
I would suggest to be done with your notes by April and do your first revision of the notes. And are you guys reading extra books? I can recommend books also. Sir sends books a lot, बहुत सारे, तो those.
They are offline, उनको मिल जाएगा यहाँ पे.
Oh, right.
What you guys get in online PDF ना, इनको यहाँ मिल जाएगा. They will get it.
So by April, be done with your notes and do your first revision in May. I would recommend when you start revising, make sure you attempt 1 question paper a day. It is very, very, very important. Like I cannot stress on this more than I can do right now. You have to attempt 1 question paper a day. And by first month, like May, you will be done with all the previous year question papers if you're following that. And then make sure you write notes as well from the question papers. Keep adding notes. And then you have your exam in June, right?
Yeah.
So, May last week or June first week, start revising those question papers again. But this time, don't take hints or don't look for answers. And this will be like a test, but you'll remember the answers by now. So that is important. I would recommend looking up Wikipedia for summaries because a lot of questions in NET question papers are asked from summaries. Like a direct question would come. And what else? Attempt all the question papers Sir sends. I attempted them because a lot of them are from previous year question papers as well. What else can I recommend?
Did you join live rapid fires?
Yeah. Every video that you sent. Also the structure, this is an offline batch, right?
Yeah, this is offline batch.
Okay, yeah. Then you guys have more material. And I would recommend, what else?
Just tell them the hours and...
When you're preparing, after the notes are done, I would recommend to study from 8 to 12 hours. And if you're studying minimum 8 hours a day, it's English. We don't need to understand more than we have to just learn, right? So if you're learning all of it, and for paper 1, I refer to KVC Madan's book. I think that is also more than enough. And yeah.
8 to 12 hours. So the student's quite nervous. होना भी चाहिए. लो अब बताओ कुछ questions हैं? किसी के कोई भी questions? Seeing the score, 70 days and 8 to 12 hours. So if you study for 6 months, for 3 hours, 4 hours, and somebody is studying for 70 days, 2 months, 10 days, but 8 to 12 hours, so things are balanced. वो चीज़ें balance हो सकती हैं. अच्छा एक चीज़ है Nishtha, like were you sure that you'll be scoring this much?
No, not this much. I knew I would clear net easily, but it depended on the cutoff whether I would clear JRF or not. But after answer key came, score was nice.
And what are the portions in English literature you love the most and you fear the most?
Paper 2. Cultural studies I liked. Research methodology I hated because there's not a lot of material on it to focus on, and even if you have prepared research methodology, any question can come. But luckily it's for the score is not, weightage is not a lot, so we can be, we don't have to stress about it, but it is unprecedented. We cannot expect what to do. Cultural studies, the PDF sir sent us, I prepared mostly from that, and there's one book from a younger. Yeah, that is also really helpful.
And what about the classes, the way I was explaining things, concepts and all?
I made notes from voice notes.
So what did you like in their lectures?
That you always added extra information, and not other classes, not all classes provide that.
Extra informations, references, facts, that will help you in exam because it's based on competitive levels, PYQs based. Apart from that, how does it feel? You're still in post-graduation. The last semester?
Last semester, yes.
Last semester. So कैसा लग रहा है?
I am preparing for my research proposal, and I'm
you have to get into JRF for a PhD thing.
Yeah, I am preparing for interview.
Perfect. So when you work hard, you give your best, still in post-graduation. Big hands for this thing. See, when the best people come in front of you, they tell you two things. First, it is possible. Second, if they have done it, just learn from them. Their strategies, methods, and the hard work. अगर कोई 8-10 घंटे पढ़ेगा, तो obviously करेगा ना. And the confidence, she said, net तो हो जाएगा. I wasn't sure about JRF. Net हो जाएगा. That confidence is also required. When you start your preparations and you know that I can do it. So the moment you know I can do it, half is already done. So start with confidence means half done. अच्छा कोई mistakes suggest करनी है? Don't do these mistakes.
Research methodology I didn't focus on. I would recommend you guys to prepare as much as you could on that. Also, another tip, if you are thorough with the question papers, you will be able to expect what question would be asked in exam. I was sitting in front of the computer and I was like, I expected this question. There was this book by Salman Rushdie, A Knife, right? So it was released a year before my paper, right? So I looked at it and I was like, I'm so sure this is going to come in exam. And it was a match the following section, and I knew only one option, Salman Rushdie's, and that matched. So I would recommend, please be constant with the current affairs. Who got Nobel Prize, whose book has released, because the author whose recent book has released, it is usually asked in the question paper.
True. The last Booker Award, the last Nobel Award, the last Pulitzer Award, recent Sahitya Academy Awards. These are some frequent questions. Gyanpith Award, like Gitanjali Shri, Tomb of Sand. You have to be prepared with these things. And like, how did you divide your time for paper 1 and paper 2? What was your criteria of reading paper 1?
In June, I only focused on paper 2. By 1st July, I started working on paper 1. Like, I would study paper 2 till 12 o'clock, and my schedule was just to study till 12 p.m. Night, right? But then I added 2 hours to read a chapter from paper 1 book. So it was extra. Like, I was kind of gaslighting myself that I'm not gonna study it. Like, it's not part of my routine, but I always did it at night. Also, you have to revise paper 1 also because it carries a lot of weightage, and you have to pass around 40 marks minimum.
overall.
It won't help if you just scored in paper 2. You need to clear paper 1 as well.
Any JRF who comes in and talks to you will tell that paper 1 is equally important. Paper 1 को lightly मत लो. You just score really well in paper 1, JRF is all yours. So we have any questions, guys? They are meeting toppers. कल भी कुछ बातचीत हुई थी. है कोई questions किसी के? No? Nervous? तो तुम्हारे सारे questions मैं ही पूछ लेता हूँ फिर. So one last question. Give them a final मूल मंत्र and then we'll set them free and we'll talk.
For preparation.
हाँ, एक जो होता है ना कौन सा ब्रह्म वाक्य. बता दो इनको क्या करना है.
Question papers, please do question papers. Start abhi se, even when you don't, like you have not completed your notes, attempt a question paper today. Because suppose कोई भी question है उसमें, आपने वो पढ़ा, आपके दिमाग में तो रहेगा ना, वो आपको author introduce हो जाएगा, उसकी book introduce हो जाएगी और बाद में आप familiar हो गए उस name से. तो question paper, that is, I will vouch for question papers.
Thank you so much, Nishtha, for joining us. Big hands. And you have given them another landmark. So, can you promise us, हमको कोई promise कर सकता है that we're gonna crack it? Raise your hands. कौन करेगा? 1, 2, 3. Yes. If you see the target and it has been done, means it is quite achievable. कर सकते हैं. एक आदमी चांद पे गया तो दूसरा भी जा सकता है. If she has done it, you can do it, right? So once again, best of luck for you. Best wishes, and I'll see you in office थोड़ी देर में. See you soon. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care. I'll see you in office. So guys, this is what you have to do. अभी और बहुत जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो दूर हैं, वो आ नहीं सकते हैं. अवनीश नहीं आ पाएगा. ये अवनीश का भी अराउंड 99.96 है. उसका लखनऊ यूनिवर्सिटी का PhD भी रैंक 1 है, नंबर 1. ऐसे और बहुत सारे लोग हैं, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं. इनकी स्ट्रेटजीज पे काम करो. देखो, शी इज़ नॉट दैट गुड टू टॉक टू यू ऑल. यहाँ पे थोड़ा नर्वस हो रही है ना, तो अभी MA कर रही है. उसने सोचा भी नहीं उस तरह इतने स्टूडेंट के सामने खड़ा करेंगे. शी केम टू टॉक अबाउट PhD. बट पॉइंट इज, जो आपको चीज़ नोट करनी है, इट्स क्वाइट अचीवेबल. कर सकते हैं. आशीष ने कल क्या बोला था? 250. तो 250 आ सकता है, लाया जा सकता है 250. अपना टारगेट सेट करो, टाइम टेबल सेट करो.